Welcome back to the Shoogly shed. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more work on the GS500 engine series. As you saw last time, I got the crankcase apart in two pieces. So really we're getting to the point now that we're going to think about rebuilding the engine. That kind of means fixing the cosmetic issues around the engine. Basically what I mean by that is cleaning and repainting the engine casings. Today, the monumental task begins of cleaning the engine casings. So I'm going to clean them inside and out, and then once I've done that, I'll maybe do a bit of sanding and prep work, and then next time I'll probably be painting them. Basically, I need them fresh, ready to go before I rebuild the engine. So it doesn't sound a lot, but it's actually quite a lot of work, because everything's got to be degreased and cleaned properly before it's painted, and otherwise the paint just won't stick properly. So I'm probably going to not talk that much in this episode, probably going to have a lot of time lapses, so I hope you like that. Anyway, let's get started. So the crankcases got degreased and scrubbed and cleaned, and then a little bit roughed up, and then I went ahead and painted them. I used, is it Simones tough paint, satin black. The reason I used this and not an engine enamel is because I've used the engine enamel before on my other GS500 bike, and frankly I wasn't that impressed with the results. This stuff appeared to be a bit better, and it's also heat resistant up to around 150 degrees Celsius, which should be sufficient for the crankcases. I'll probably still use the engine enamel on the cylinders, the things that will take a little bit more heat. I did most of the painting off camera, mainly because I didn't have time to set it up properly and film it all. The time that I had to paint was fairly limited. If you don't know, I'm a father. I'm a full-time father at that. And just now with that coronavirus situation kind of constantly changing, I don't really know when I have time to come out here and work in the shed, so I kind of need to pick my moments and grab what time I can. Not only that, but finances dictate what I can and can't do to projects. I couldn't afford to spend some money on a bunch of cans of paint, a new respirator, plastic gauge for measuring stuff, that kind of thing, all the things that I needed. I actually won a competition with Haynes manual for my XS 250 bike, and thank you to anyone who voted on that really appreciated. I actually won a couple £100 worth of Amazon vouchers, so that kind of dug me out of a hole with this project. Managed to get my paint, respirator, plastic gauge, a new torque wrench, a few other bits and bobs, which really helps. So hopefully I can move along with this project now and get this engine rebuilt. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get back into this project. I've got my motivation back, so that's a good thing, because frankly with an engine build it's a lot of time consuming work, and if you're not psyched to do it, it's just going to be a real drag. The big announcement is I'm probably going to continue with this build and build the rest of the bike, the GS500. The reason for that is I know where I can get the rest of the bike. The guy that I bought the engines from more or less has the entire bike in parts. He's offered it at a total steal, just like the engines were. So winter's coming, I need a new project. I've done one before, so I feel like it's something I could probably do quite quickly and make a really nice job of it and learn from my last build and maybe improve on it. So yeah, stick around for that. Yeah, hopefully I haven't bored you to death with this episode. Time lapses of scrubbing crankcases and I don't know. Are people into that? I don't know. Let me know. Anyway, I'll see you next time. As usual, make sure you like this video, leave me a comment if you want to join in the conversation, and subscribe to the channel. And hopefully I'll have another episode for you in the not too distant future. Thanks. Goodbye.